everyone, it's Beth Repta with Repta Residential, and I wanted to talk today a little bit about a question I keep getting asked. Is now a good time to sell? And I can see why I keep getting asked this question, because clearly we've got some things going on here in the world. So we've got coronavirus, and people are questioning, do we want people in our house or not? We are heading into winter, traditionally not a great time to sell. And we have some political unrest. So yeah, I understand why I'm getting asked that question, but here's my answer to that. Of course those things are important and they matter, but really when it boils down to real estate, it's about economics. So right now, what we're experiencing, at least in what we're seeing in Lake County, McHenry County, Northwest Cook County, is that the suburbs are experiencing historically low month supply of inventory. What's month supply of inventory? That simply means that if everything stood still today and no new listings came on the market, it would take X amount of months to sell off the current inventory. So for Chicago, 5 month supply of inventory is pretty balanced. If the levels dip below that 5 months, that is known as a seller's market. If the levels come up above 5 months, that is known as a buyer's market. So what we're seeing in the suburbs is we're sitting below that 5 month marker. And so again, that means less competition. So less homes are on the market. Buyer demand is high because of low interest rates, and there's a low supply of homes to sell. So it's a great time to sell because it's not as competitive. We're also seeing a trend where many people are moving from the city to the suburbs. I've seen it on some of my listings. I see some city agents that are now starting to work a little bit more into the suburbs. And we're seeing that because in the city, the level of inventories are starting to come up. Yes, to answer the question, it is a great time to sell. Even despite heading into winter, despite the coronavirus, despite the political unrest, as it stands today, we are experiencing very, very low levels of inventory where it is not very competitive for our sellers to sell. So it is a great time to sell. So how do you get started? Well, you call me first, 847-668-2384. Actually, it's 847-668-BETH. That really is my number. I picked that number in 2001, so well before I was in real estate, but it worked out well. Then we're going to formulate a plan for you, whether that involves some staging, whether that involves decluttering, painting. Maybe it doesn't involve anything at all. So we can develop the plan for you. And we have the plan because we have the track record. We've sold almost 100 homes this year alone in the middle of this pandemic. So we've got a really great strategy and a really great plan. So call us today and we can help you get started. Beth Repta with Repta Residential.